We pray for the soul of Laken Riley. We pray for her family. We pray for her friends. And we pray for the soul of America, because that's precisely what is at stake. As a father of children who are just around the age of Laken, I am horrified, I am fearful, I am angry, I am upset. This is a parent's worst nightmare. This, thanks to the leftist Democrats, including, unfortunately and sadly, the President of the United States and the Governor of the state of New York. This is the American nightmare. How did we get here? How did we get here? It wasn't too long ago that Governor Hochul, Mayors de Blasio, now Mayor Adam, leftist Democrats, said to the world, if you break into this country, if you violate our law, come to New York. We want you here. When you get here, we're going to give you everything you need on the taxpayer's dime. We don't care if it means we've got to fire school teachers, firefighters, police officers, sanitation workers, social workers, healthcare workers. We don't care if it blows a 12-point whatever billion-dollar budget hole in only the city of New York's budget. Governor Hochul, President Biden have made New York a resort destination for would-be criminals who are in America unlawful. And what has been the result? Tens of thousands of Americans have lost their lives to fentanyl, which was brought across our border by migrants. Countless victims of crimes in New York City, in New York State, and across America, because the people that come here in violation of our law thank us by saying the heck with you, the heck with your children, to heck with America, to heck with your laws. A lot of people back home and around the state ask me, what exactly is sanctuary state? What does sanctuary city mean? I think most think that it simply means what I've just said, which is you break into the country, come to New York, we're going to give you everything you need for free, and we're going to protect you. And we're going to put your rights above the rights of American citizens. On February 13th, a couple of weeks ago, as Leader Ort said, we stood right here. We stood right here. We and you stood right here. And we said that we've got to end sanctuary state. We've got to end sanctuary city. So how did we do that? Together with Assemblyman Gandolfo, our leaders, our Republican colleagues, we drafted this legislation. Legislation says, and we said at the time, it's insane that we need to have a law that says this. But the law simply says, if you come to New York illegally, you are arrested, the police must do what we always thought they were supposed to do, report you to federal authorities, ICE. You remember, Governor Hochul, Governor Adams, Democrats who work right in this building said, we're going to get rid of ICE. We're going to get rid of them. We're going to defund ICE. We're going to defund the police. It says that if you're convicted of a crime in a court of law, the court has to notify ICE so that ICE can do its job, so that ICE can do what the American people want, which is to follow the law. So what happened here? As Senator Ort reminded us, Leader Barkley, an individual came across our border illegally, made his way to New York, of course, because Governor Hochul and Mayor Adams and leftist Democrats said, please, you're welcome here. He got here, He allegedly committed a crime. He was arrested. New York leftist Democrats scrambled. They panicked. They said, hurry up, let him loose before ICE issues a detainer. And they did it. And he went down to Georgia, as the song says. And he tragically murdered a beautiful young woman who was on the path to dedicate her life in service to others. A woman who wanted to spend the rest of her life taking care of other people. The essence and the spirit of America. That's who she was. And so it's no mistake and no coincidence that the evil that has been unleashed in this country and in this state found her and took her life. So for those of you who are still asking, what is sanctuary state? What is sanctuary city? This is what it is. This is sanctuary city. And that is sanctuary state. You know, when we stood here on February 13th, we didn't know that only 9 days later, this beautiful young woman was to lose her life. As Leader Barkley said, if this were the law, she'd be alive. Make no mistake about it. When we finished our press conference, there were those from the left, you know, the people that get paid to lie, that said we were fear-mongering. You know, Webster says that fear-mongering is making people afraid of something that doesn't exist. I wish we were fear-mongering. I wish the threat didn't exist. But as we know, it does, it is, and it will. Senator Ord alluded to this. This morning, I was asked by someone from the press if I thought I was, and we were, politicizing this tragic death. Are we politicizing this tragic death? Of course, the left wants to ignore this tragic death. They don't care about this life. They see the lives lost as mere casualties in their war to undo America. So why are we doing this? Why is Assemblyman Gandolfo, Leader Barkley, Leader Ort, my Republican colleagues, why have we come back only a few short weeks later to say, it's insane we need this law, but now we need to give it real purpose, real meaning, and we need to name this Lakin's Law. We're not politicizing it. I truly believe, and Senator Ort and myself had a conversation last night, I truly believe throughout American history, whenever government hits rock bottom and forgets its promise to protect its people and to defend liberty, that's when God sends an angel. That's when God sends an angel. Lakin is an angel. I've seen miracles since her death. I've seen people from the left approach me on Staten Island and say, what are we doing? We've got to fix this. People who, up until that moment, said, sanctuary state, that's my state. Sanctuary city, that's what I believe. I've seen my friend, the mayor, who has been a longtime supporter of Sanctuary City. Recently, a few days ago, talk about whether or not it needs to be tweaked. No, it doesn't need to be tweaked, my good friend Mayor Adams. It needs to be ended. But to me, that's a miracle that can only come from an angel. that Mayor Adams is now questioning the very policies that the Democrats have supported here in the state of New York. So, are we going to allow our angel, Lakin, are we going to allow her to fix America, to prevent death and destruction, to restore liberty, to battle tyranny? I say we give her a try. I say we do it right here and right now with Lakin's Law. Thank you.